So I made this video a week ago about Hasan Piker, the left wing streamer who was apparently, well, has all the signs, as with all the videos that have surfaced, that he is mistreating his dog. It's basically this video in which he got upset of his dog just moving from her little bed, and apparently he shocked her with this shock collar. Now, first was the shock collar investigation that so many people have highlighted. A lot of stuff. It's insane. All the videos that are out there. I'm going to show you a few more details about this case. Just we catch up. Again, it has been a lot of content about this. First things first. Hasan showed the collar he uses on his dog Kaya, claiming it's a vibration-only collar. This is important. He said that it is not a shock collar, it's only vibration. He denied using a shock collar and suspects that her dew claw got stuck on her bed. That theory from Hasan has already been dropped by himself. He has not repeated that theory, quote unquote, anymore. Video proof, thanks Tectone. You remove the prongs then use black electrical tape to cover the holes where the prongs go. It seems that these collars all work. Do you know that usually all these electrical devices have pretty much the same design? You have collars that are multi-purpose, that they can vibrate, but they can shock as well. But for the shocking, they have these prongs that have to be close to the dog's skin. So you can also remove the prongs, so you can use it only as a vibrator. But it is the suspicious thing that he was showing it, and it was not that hard to spot that he had covered the back of the collar with electric tape, so we could not see the areas where the prongs go. All right. So why lie about that? Why couldn't you say, okay, yes, it can be used as shock, but I'm not using it. It doesn't have the prongs. He's hiding the base with electrical tape, which you can clearly see as the serial number on the bottom is now hidden. The charging port clearly matches up with the shock version. Again, the internet detectives have done a lot of stuff with this. This line, POS, removed the contact points and put electrical tape over the crime scene. No dog stays put in one place for your 5-hour streams, because I have to remind you that this guy streams for 5 or 6 hours. I don't know how many times a week. Unless shocked, and no dog that is used to vibrate training will yelp. It was what I explained on my first video. Again, he exposed it. It only vibrates. Viva Phrase said, this is going to turn into one of those situations where the lie of the cover-up is going to be as badass, if not worse, than the initial controversy. The device that he's holding quite clearly looks like the Educator ET400 shock collar. The prongs can be removed from the shock collar, so while that Hasan said it might be true, as he held it only capable of vibrating because he removed the prongs, it very much looks like a shock collar that was probably capable of shocking the dog when the dog looked like he was shocked. She was shocked. So, again, XQC, which is another streamer, you might not, maybe you and my channel not aware of the names of these guys, but he did the complete investigation, and he was willing to even donate to a dog reservoir in case Hasan came forward with it. You can see here the diagram with the prongs removed, just to make a quick annotation here. And you can remove the prongs, which are used to shock dogs as well. And at the same, you remember that I told you it was important that Hasan said that it only vibrated. Well, this lady was caught saying that, oh, she checked the collar, and yes, it can shock, but Hasan had removed the prongs. She spilled the beans. And the thing is, why isn't this bigger stuff? Why hasn't this exploded? Well, the thing is that Hasan has actually a lot of power over so many streamers that are afraid that Hasan's crazy audience, because it seems that he's been doing this for years, they're going to go and mass report and mass attack those other creators' channels. So that's why they are afraid to speak up about this, and so many are afraid to come forward and say the thing that everybody is noticing. And this video, this is the actual video I wanted to show you. In fact, people have been suspended on X for sharing this video, and you get suspended on X because you get mass reported, and it's easy to, connect the dots that Hasan's minions or stands go and mass report an account for sharing videos. Then, well, I'm gonna show it to you so you can judge for yourself. Hasan admitted on stream that he literally ties his dog to her bed to train her to sit still for hours and hours on end while he streams. Again, I made the point on my previous video that he is basically using his dog as a prop and to look relatable. Oh, it's nice that he's got a dog on the frame, right next to him. And since he streams for 5 hours, he wants to make sure that at any moment that anybody enters his streams, there's his dog right there. So she has to stay in her bed for hours on end. That would be that. I don't know much about dogs, but I don't think that is healthy for her. But this is the clip.
And also, one of the parts of this training is also supposed to put her, like, we're using the elevated bed, as you guys can see. And one of the things with the elevated bed is that she has a leash on right now on the elevated bed, so she can't like really get off of it. So she now knows to sit in place for hours and hours on end.
So he said that himself, and people are, well, his minions are upset that this video has been shared, and people are realizing, okay, so the plan all along was to make sure that the dog stays on her bed for hours on end, no matter what, no matter through which way or measure he's going to leash her to the bed for hours. So he's training her like that. And the moment that she gets out of the bed, she gets, well, that treatment, that vibrating treatment that somehow made her yelp. There's a lot more stuff. I'm going to jump forward to a video that must be, I think this could be triggering if you like dogs. Fans of Twitch streamer Hasan have resurfaced an old clip showing him pulling his dog's tail. If you run right now, I will effing kill you. Apparently, this is not a new trend. This was with a different dog. Please, trigger warning. Okay. This is a bit hard to watch.
Motherfucker, come here. Stay. If you run right now, I'll fucking kill you. Like, I'll actually kill you, okay? In front of everyone. Stay.
Stay. If you run right now.
Yeah, you can see there that he repeats that, and they match it to an Instagram post that he did. So all that he was trying to do is for the dog to sit still so he could take a picture for Instagram. So we are realizing that he's been doing this in so many ways, and he also refers to dogs in ways that can also trigger you. Again, this is not
just
good.
Such a lib ass, like, oh, dude, please don't get a Frenchie. I just read a Vox article talking about how problematic they are. Like, I don't give a fuck. I know they have breathing problems. I know they're incredibly fucking inbred. I don't give a shit. I know. I don't care. Like, I don't give a shit. This is a dog.
Like, I don't care. They're just dogs. That's the way that's how he thinks about dogs. It's like they're just props. And worst of all, yes, his audience is defending him. Hasan's audience is unironically saying, who cares about the dog when there's a genocide happening? Holy F, these people are retarded. And Asmongold is calling him as well, calling him out. You guys really need to stop invoking Palestine every time someone you like gets criticized. It doesn't help you, and it certainly doesn't help Palestinians. Yes, that is absolutely not a good idea in any way. Again, there's a couple more videos that I can just skip, in which he just gets angry just because the dog is wandering around and is not on her bed. It's like there's more and more of them. And the recording of this video, I have counted 9 clips of him being upset from the dog being out of her bed. Again, another clip. This is more and more. This is so many instances of this. And Lacey, another streamer, reveals that his dog trainer, who also trains Kaya, Hasan's dog, asked him if he wanted to use an e-collar, a shocking collar. Oh, so interesting. Yesterday, during the stream, Hasan had the chance to very easily bring over the dog and show that there was no shock collar on it. That's all it would take to end the drama, and any normal person would immediately do that to stop the drama. Immediately. Okay, I'm going to show you this. Oh, you think that I shocked my dog? He just brings the dog, takes off the collar, and shows it. Notice this just vibrates. But he didn't. He didn't, of course. And there's one more clip that I want to show you. It was interesting. Was this one, in which he was this lady, and the lady tells him that the collar is too tight. And in fact, for a shocking collar to actually work, you need the collar to be, you need the prongs to be in contact with the dog's skin.
And now it's mainstream. I
So let's see the captions.
love her. I think her collar's too tight.
Well, it's here we can.
It's you have to be able to get 2 fingers, and I couldn't even get one. I think you're choking her.
She's like, it's 'cause she has a lot of neck meat.
Again, there's another video in which there was like this Christmas that they were trying to fix the Christmas decorations. And he notices that the camera angle has the this kind of remote control on the table, and he puts the remote control away. There's so much stuff of this happening. I just wanted to update you on this, have a follow-up video about this topic, but this is truly horrific. Again, I would love to know what do you think about this in the comments. My name is Jesus Enrique Rosas. I'm the Battle Language Guy. Much love and bliss.